Well, the riders are in the gate getting set for the first Supercross Lights heat race. So let's check in one more time before the gate drops. Here's Aaron Bates with another Progressive Direct pre-race report.
Well, guys, take a look at the number 338 of Jason Lawrence behind us here, coming off the best performance he's had yet in his career. He's one guy that's been doing the rain dance all day long, just hoping that it starts to pour down. Well, so far, the rain has held off for the most part. The soil is a little bit soft, but he did claim this. If it does rain tonight, he is taking home this win.
That's a big statement. We'll see if it pans out. I'm not so sure he's going to see the rain he's hoping for. Here's our starting grid brought to you by Dunlop tonight. We've got some of those very fast Kawasaki riders in here, including Chris Gosler. They have dominated the point standing so far this season in this class, but Jeff, Jason Lawrence really came on strong last week.
Well, he has had a couple of good races here to start the season, and just he looked very comfortable last week.
Here's our Supercross Lights up close. Top 9 will come straight out of this heat race and go to the main event. It's a 6-lap affair. Chris Gosler, the fast qualifier in this group, with a 46.6. Of course, Gosler on that monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki. There he is, the 102, right in the center. There's our 32nd board. That's going to tilt sideways. She's going to run through the mud, and we'll be racing here soon. Kawasaki's are going to get the whole shot. It's Gosler, the first one out of the gate.
That was going to be a really slippery first turn there. You'll notice the track's going to look kind of shiny right now. That's because they've taken the tractors and the dozers and they've actually bladed the track, smoothed it all out. It's going to be a little bit soft on top until a couple of lines, get worked into the track.
Steve Boniface on another Kawasaki sits in second. And then it's the Honda of Josh Grant, number 24, sitting in third. Actually, it looks like it's the 74. Yeah, it's the 74 of Kyle Partridge. And there's Grant right along with him on the 24.
Grant sneaking to the inside there, not quite getting the pass made yet. Grant's coming off of a couple of injuries there to start the season, but in the single qualifying practice that they had today, he was extremely fast. And this kid is he's super determined. So see if he can get up to the front of this heat race and get a good starting position.
Whoa, and a little contact. Grant survives, but the KTM rider goes down.
That was Josh Hansen. He's still down right now. You seen when Hansen landed and just, Grant landed. And,
let's see what happened to Hansen here. He's on the far inside.
Yeah, and Grant lands and initially cuts that way and just completely took the front wheel out of Josh Hansen. He looks to be a little bit dizzy right now. You notice he was having trouble keeping his balance. He might have rung his bell when he hit the dirt.
There's Chris Gosler, monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki,
who has been putting in some great rides this year. And he's one of these riders that, under Mitch Payton's direction, Mitch seems to bring the best out of him. He challenges him to be a better racer and to work harder week to week. And for a guy like Chris Gosler, that produces good results.
Well, they've been looking for him to step it up a little bit. Even though he's been running good, they still weren't sure he was running to his full potential so far this year. He had a very good season last year, and I think they were looking for Chris to come out and be right there right away. Here's Jason Lawrence in blue on the number 338. He's chasing Josh Grant. This is a battle for fourth position.
You notice there, Grant kind of stopped in the middle of the turn. Jason Lawrence tripled.
Oh, contact again. Same corner Grant had problems the last time. Oh, and he takes out one of the officials.
He's down there on that wet plywood that they put down over the baseball field, and as you can see, that rear wheel is spinning. It's like ice down there.
Grant can't get going. On the Sobe No Fear Honda, it's down again. Meanwhile, Lawrence got back and continued on. But he did lose some positions. No problems for our race leader, Chris Gosler. His best time so far, a 45.8, Jeff. He's running pretty quick.
Yeah, he's looking great. He's in a great position getting that lead here. He's not catching any of the roost from the other riders. You see them come in, and Lawrence just completely drills Grant, pushes him off the track, and Grant keeps it on 2 wheels until he hits this plywood. Lawrence just really intentionally goes for the pass. I don't think he intended to slide out, and then you notice, as you follow the screen, whoo,
when the flagger just gets taken out, gets his legs flipped right out from under him. The Asterisk medical crew attending to the flagger, and Gosler continues to lead.
Well, knowing both of those riders, Grant and Lawrence, I think there's going to be some words exchanged back in the pits.
We're on the final lap. Remember the names as they stroll across the top of your screen in red. All need to improve to get a transfer spot. Top 9 names are listed in green. They hold the transfer positions. Gosler certainly has one of those as he leads it here on the final lap. Checkered flag for Chris Gosler. And that'll make Mitch Payton and the gang happy as he brings them another checkered flag this season. Boy, this team has been so strong.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. You get out there, get that good heat race win, get comfortable, get a great starting spot also.
Kyle Partridge, Chatfield, Dusty Klatt, Michael Willard. Well, Jason Lawrence fought back to 7th. He's going to get a transfer. The final spot is going to go to Vernon McKinney. But Chris Gosler on the 102 is going to get the win. And we'll be right back. Speed news time ever. The NASCAR Dual 150s from Daytona coming to Speed Channel Thursday, February 15th, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, live. Well, we thought there might be some heated words after that one. Here comes Jason Lawrence on the right, going after Josh Grant in the gray. Remember, those two got together on the racetrack. They had to be separated by teammates and workers. Finally, Lawrence made his way to the pits. Here's the results. Everybody down to that yellow line, the top 9 riders going straight on to the main event. And that includes our winner, Chris Gosler, who's with Aaron.
Well, these guys only had 15 minutes of practice in total today. Chris, do you kind of consider this heat race an additional practice before the main event?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with one practice, I mean, just had to go out there and get the track dialed down as quick as we could today, and it's actually holding up pretty good with all the rain and stuff.
Congratulations, great job out there.
Thank you very much.